9 great books you should read before you turn 30. George R.R. Martin once said, "A reader lives 1,000 lives. The man who never reads lives one." Would you like to live 1,000 years in just one? Then read good books. But which books should you read? There are thousands of good books out there, but we have handpicked 9 of the best we think you should read before you're 30. These 9 are not necessarily the best, but in our opinion, they are books you should read again and again. Welcome to the Success Secrets TV, and consider subscribing if you are new here, because we'll help you to discover secrets of success from good books and great people. These are the 9 books we think you should read before you turn 30. Book number 1. How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie. How to Win Friends and Influence People was written in 1936. That was several decades ago. Yet, the book has proven to be one of the best-selling books ever in the history of human race. Why should you read this book? No matter who you are, you're going to have to deal with human beings every day of your life. Your ability to get human beings to love you and to support you is very important to your success in life. How to Win Friends and Influence People is probably the best book you can read to know how to deal with people to make them love and support you. Just as the title suggests, this book will teach you how to win good friends and how to influence people. Book number 2. You Can Negotiate Anything by Herb Cohen. Why is this book so great? Herb Cohen happens to be one of the greatest negotiators in the world. He has negotiated so many big deals, even for nations, and this book is all about how to get what you want from people. And this is very important because you're going to have to negotiate your way through life, especially if you want to achieve great success in life. Life won't give you what you deserve, but what you negotiate. If you want to know how to be a great negotiator, go and pick Herb Cohen's book right now. Book number 3. The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley. And why is this book so great? Through The Millionaire Next Door, you'll be able to get to see that most people who become millionaires in the world came from nowhere. Probably you have excuses before now about your background, your poor country, or whatever. Reading this book will open your eyes to a new reality about life, because you'll discover that 80% of people who actually make it to become rich and successful in life came from nowhere. You'll then discover that you have no excuse. Some of the things this book will show you is how not to look rich, but to be rich. Most people in the world, especially at their 20s and 30s, make looking rich their priority. Whenever they earn money, they blow it on new phones, new clothes, new television, and others. The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley is a book we recommend for every young person who wants to be rich in life. Book number 4. Predictably Irrational by Dan Ariely. I get it, this is about psychology. But if you understand human psychology very well, then you are probably going to learn how to deal with humans better. And if you deal with human beings better, you're probably going to be more successful than most people in the world. You should try and read Predictably Irrational, because it will open up your mind to how irrational human beings can be and how to better deal with humans. Tough Time Never Lasts, but Tough People Do by Robert Schuller. Why is this book so important? This book is so important because no matter who you are, no matter what you have, no matter who your parents are, no matter which country you come from, a significant part of your life is going to be difficult. We are sorry, but that's the truth. Especially if you dream big and want to achieve success with your life, you just have to go through some tough moments. For most people, when they encounter tough times, what they do is to believe that your problem is exceptional to them. Through this book, you are going to discover that tough time comes to virtually every human being, and the best strategy is not to find a way to be tougher than the tough times. We recommend you read this book, especially if you're still young, because you have probably 3 to 5 decades ahead of you, and some moments of those years will be tough. So pick up. Tough times never last, but tough people do, and that probably will keep you strong for the rest of your life. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I know you probably have heard the name of this book and you have probably read it some times ago, but you've probably forgotten most important lessons in Think and Grow Rich, and probably you just heard about the book and you read about the summary and that's all. Now, this is a solid advice I have to give you. Go ahead and pick Think and Grow Rich again. But why should you read this book? Well, no other book in history has made more people rich than Think and Grow Rich. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Like many books in this list, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People has been written for a long time, but up till today, it's still one of the best-selling books right as we make this video. There's an important lesson for that. Stephen Covey analyzed 7 habits that actually make people succeed in life. One of those habits, as explained in this book, is that people who succeed in life are proactive. Successful people don't look at what is wrong with life, they look at what they can make right. They don't look at what they can complain about, they look at what they can fix. They don't wait for anybody to help them, they go out and get things done. Successful people don't look for external forces to change their lives. Instead, they stand up and do that change they've been dreaming of. If you want to know 7 important habits that make successful people succeed, pick up 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and read it all over again. Why You Act the Way You Do by Tim LaHaye. Why should you read this book? This book is about personalities and temperaments. This is a book about human behaviors, and it's going to be of good help to you to really understand why people are different. I know you probably understand that people are different, but it's going to be of good value for you to understand why people are different, and in specifics, how people are different. Why You Act the Way You Do will help you to have a better understanding about who you are and who other people are. This understanding will help you to be successful faster in life. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Yeah, I know you've heard about Rich Dad, Poor Dad because it's probably the most famous book in this generation. You've not read it, or you've read it but have forgotten the lessons inside it. This is a wake-up call that you really need to pick this book and read it all over again. Why should you read this book? Rich Dad Poor Dad was written to challenge 100 years assumption about money and education. If you are under 30, you don't just have to read this book, you have to eat it and follow its advice. The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. Just like Rich Dad Poor Dad, this is another famous book which many people have heard about but never read. Some people have read this book but have forgotten the lessons it teaches. The lessons inside The Richest Man in Babylon is very simple, but it can change your financial life completely. One of the lessons inside The Richest Man in Babylon is keep at least 10% of your income and invest that into your future. Many other simple financial lessons are there in this book. Thank you so much for watching our videos. If you love this video, our team will be very happy if you can like and share this video with your friends on social media. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we'll help you to discover secrets of success from good books